Hello everyone and welcome to the channel again. Today I'm happy to have you here for another pen review, and the pen in question, it is the Stipula Etruria Rainbow. Okay, now let's dive in to the review. I got to know better this manufacturer when I visited my last time Rome, and I had the chance to try one of their pens in the pen store, and the pen in question is the pen that it's inside this box. So let's open the box and see how does the pen look and how does it come. Well, it is coming in this cardboard sleeve that's slides off. It's a very good looking cardboard box. After we remove the sleeve, we can open the box by sliding the lid off, and here it's the pen in question. It's a beautiful resin red pen, a limited edition, with a very unique nib that we are going to try and test later in this review. For first, I would like to remove the pen and slid everything, and I like to mention that this pen comes in a whole variety of colors. It's also available in green, orange, yellow, and I believe a clear version of it. It is limited edition number 13 out of 351. Also, you can choose the color of the trim. You can also choose gold or silver, which you can see I have the silver. And it's a piston filler. It's a very interesting piston build that I will show you in details later. And also you have the normal nib option and a flexible nib option. For normal nibs we have steel, 14 karat gold, and for the flex we have a steel nib which is called Stiflex. It is a steel flexible nib, which, as you can see, we have it on this pen. It's a normal steel nib with a very interesting cut all the way almost to the section, the slit between tines. It's going upwards until almost hits the section, which allows for flexing. This nib comes in a lot of sizes. It's starting from ultra extra fine all the way up to broad and stub. And on stub we have two options, and by options I mean stub sizes. Also, we have a 14 karat flexible gold nib coming in the same sizes as the steel one, and a titanium flexible nib, which, if I'm not wrong, it's only available in one size. You can also have this pen and a nib option that is not flexible. In that case, you have two materials to choose from. You have a steel nib and a gold nib. But if you ask me, the thing that it is most exciting about this pen, it's their whole array of flexible nibs. So let's see the shape of this pen. This pen, it's a, most of them call them torpedo shape, but I call them cigar shape because if we put the pen in a profile like this, we can see that the barrel over here is thicker and it is tapering to the ends. As for filling mechanism, we have a bomb-proof piston. This thing is built to last and it is very, very nice. And I've tried a few pens with the piston filling mechanism, and I only can say this one, it is the most well built one. As you can see, it is very smooth to action the piston. Also, another feature of this Stipula piston, it's the fact that the top over here, it is not unscrewing and extending upwards, it is staying in place. Let me demonstrate it. As you can see, you can twist it, and also when you untwist it, this top over here, it is not extending like in a conventional piston. Okay, let's move on to the measurements and weight. For the comparison, I would like to put this pen next to a Lamy All-Star. Over here we can see that this pen it's a little bit longer than a Lamy All-Star. Also, it's a bit girthier than it. Okay, now let's put it next to a Twisby Vac, and we can see they're pretty much the same size. Also, I believe they are fairly similar in weight. Maybe the Stipula it's a little bit lighter, but not so much. Also, I would like to put it next to a Homo sapiens from Visconti, and we can see that they are pretty much the same size, and also I believe they are pretty much similar in the thickness. Okay, now I would like to show you a writing sample with this pen and see the features and the performance of the nib. For this, I'm going to use Waterman ink because they are very well behaving and also have nice colors. Okay, this is a piston filler, so let's draw some ink. I think that should do it. Let's have a writing sample with this pen and see how is the nib performing. We're going to use the good old, the Quick Brown Fox sentence. Do not be fooled by the sound you are hearing. This nib, it's not that scratchy. This sound, it's because I'm filming this clip in a light box and the corners of the box are amplifying the sound. Okay, now let's try writing a little bit faster. It is performing good. Now let's do a wetness test using one pass. I will have to say that this is a fairly wet flow. Now let's try a double pass. Yes, definitely wet. And this is because this nib, it's made to flex, and for this you have to use a good flow to keep up with the performance of the nib. Okay, now for some flex, first let's try slow. As you can see, no problem at all. Now let's step up the pace a little bit. no problem whatsoever. It is the feed, it's keeping up with the nib flexing. Now, thank you for watching this, and also now I would like to move on to talk about some things that are good and not so good on this pen. Thank you. Okay, now let's name some things that are considered strong points of this pen. First is the filling mechanism, which I previously showed you. That one it's built very well. Also, the nib option with the flexible nibs, it is a very interesting option to have, and not all the manufacturers offer the range of sizes and nibs and materials as Stipula offers. Now I would like to say some things about the not so strong points of this pen. First, I would like to show you, I do not know if you can observe as well as I do, but the quality on the trims lacks. It is engraved or embossed, and it is not that crisp, and also lacks elegance, sort of something like this. And this it's present on the clip and also on the ring band over here. It's kind of sloppy, if I have to put it in one word. Also, another feature that completely bugged me, it's the fact that when this pen enters in ink, in an inkwell to draw some ink gets between the nib unit and the plastic section over here, and I do not know if you can see it now, but there is some dark blobs of ink that it is almost impossible to clean over there. This, for Stipula, I might suggest to resolve this issue by putting a O-ring right here on the edge of the nib unit. If you add one O-ring, there is no more ink that can get in over there and make you have a blob of ink inside your section. And I think that is all. Thank you for watching this review. I will also like to say that I run a Instagram channel where I post about my entire collection of pens, and also post every day about my calligraphy, and you can find out more about me and my collection over there. So subscribe here on YouTube if you want to support me, and also follow me on Instagram. And if you have any question about this pen or pen related or anything else, you can comment down below in the section with the comments, and I hope that you enjoyed this review. Till the next time, have a great day or night. Bye bye.